Welcome, welcome. You're tuned into Common Motives. We're here today to pray to the music gods. There's a list of places you can find me. We got a fresh 20-minute walkthrough episode. Well, hopefully it'll inspire you to create something on your own. Yeah, let me know what you think. Enjoy the video. Alright guys, I'm gonna write some music and I'm gonna try my best to go through all of what I'm doing. I'm gonna get some drums first, obviously. Bring our sample in. You can go up to the second tab up here and bring down the attack, bring down the hold, bring down the decay, tighten the sample up, bring down the sustain, and release. We've got a good kick drum going. I don't know what kind of genre I want to make. Might try some house music. Grab a snare. Hi-hat. I'm going to clone it and make a shorter one. We're going to do the same thing. Go up to the top left, hit the second tab. We're going to do all the same things, tighten it all the way up. Until you got it, until you're satisfied. Want to leave the release the same. And want to take the attack and release down from this other sample, so it will stop whenever you let go. Now we got ourselves a proper hi-hat. I'm going to put it on channel 9. That's what I usually do. Put an EQ on it. Up at the top right click on these two arrows. You can pick the preset. I'm going to go 40 and 18. Then just tighten it up. Get rid of some of the low end that you don't need. Change this little tab up here on the top right. You want the little star icon to be showing. And then you can use your mouse wheel to tighten up the curve. Turn it down some. I'm going to name my channels. Then the color F2. F2 to bring up the menu and change colors. Good to stay organized. And I guess you hold Control and Shift so you can select both. Go down to the bottom of an open channel, right click on the little triangle arrow and click route to this track only. Now we're going to F2, call it drums mix. And you're going to turn it black. And then go down to the very bottom and left click this time. So you duplicate it. We're going to call this drums double. We'll paste in our drum beat. Make sure my mic is working. It is. Make sure to save. 05. Bring down the BPM a little bit. Now I'm going to try to make some chords. Where's FL keys? There we go. I'm going to pick E piano. First I'm going to try to make a melody. Change some of the settings, make it sound a little bit. Want release. This. We got a good bass line there, so I'm going to open up Citrus. Right click the two arrows, default up at the top left. Open up the piano roll and paste in our bass line. And change the color a little bit, the shape. If we can fix the pan, turn up the stereo. Actually gonna see what happens if I change these samples to switch them. And I'm gonna open another citrus. I'm gonna rename this so it's not called default. Just sub. I'm gonna add some uniqueness. Just change the length of the notes. Turn on the sub on channel 10. Not sure how to. Well, I guess you can kind of tell. You can see where the peak of sound, like what hertz. So we're around 50 hertz. You can see down here. If you want to be in that area. That's a sweet spot for the sub bass. And by bringing up the higher frequencies, you're adding color to it. Pretty dramatic, but that's what you need sometimes. Sorry, I'm still sniffly. Still sniffling in the microphone. And a good level for sub bass. You can see on the left here, you got the big meter where it shows volume of the instrument. You're gonna want it to be between 9 and 12 right here. That's also a sweet spot. I'm gonna turn this, or I guess I'll leave the piano there and just insert another citrus. Right click the arrows, default. I'll try default subtractive. I myself like square waves. And it's really just messing around with the sound until you get something that you like. I'm gonna go up to the default. I don't want like the subtractive one. Okay, and I'm gonna volume envelope. And we're going to tighten it up a little bit. And then we're gonna increase the release. Oh, I forgot to turn the filter on. This little circle down here, you want to click on that. I'm going to put that on channel 18. Put the piano on channel 19. We're going to turn the piano off with this little green button here on the far left. I'm going to copy, let me see, hold Control and select everything. We're going to go Control X, go back to the citrus that's empty, right click on that, piano roll, and we're going to Control V and paste our melody in there. And we're going to turn it down some. It's not killing our ears. See what happens if we put a phaser on. I'm gonna put a reverb. One more thing I'll do quickly, rename this 10th melody. We're gonna sidechain the kick to the sub, or the sub to the kick actually. So we're gonna click on our kick channel, then we're gonna go down to the arrow at the bottom of the sub channel, and we're going to right click on it and go down to sidechain to this track. We're going to go to the sub, click on the sub, insert Fruity Limiter. You want to press comp down at the bottom, and then you're going to get these settings here. You want to turn the threshold. I usually turn the threshold about midway down, just to get a start on it. I turn the knee all the way up, and then the ratio is about 201. You see up in the top left panel here, when you're moving it, you can see that the setting is 201. And then where it says sidechain, the little box here, you want to click it and drag up, and you want to pick whichever number the track that's assigned to it. The more tracks you have assigned to a sidechain, the more numbers will appear. But there's only one because we only have one instrument going to it. And then one. And you can see here, if I pause it, we click on it to pause it, you can see these little notches in the top, how they're pointing down a little bit. That's how much side chaining is happening. So we want more than that. So we're going to turn the threshold down further. Unpause it. So now that I turned it down more, you can see that the notches are longer. I'll keep turning it down some more. And now it's audible. You can hear that it's side chaining. You can turn down the release to make it shorter. And kind of just mess with the threshold. I like it a little noticeable, so that's probably good for me. Alright, guess I'll put some chords in. Just copy the melody part. We want to do our power chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Control and Shift. Select everything. Control X. Control V. on an empty pattern, you want to make sure you go to an empty pattern. And I'm gonna turn this on because we forgot. And we're gonna bring down the bottom notes down an octave. We're gonna paint in some extra notes. It's kind of trial and error for me anyway. I'm not big on music theory. Like, I don't have much of a knowledge for it, so I kind of just put notes in and hopefully they sound good. I'm gonna take the melody and put it on an empty channel, see what it sounds like if I have it running in the intro. Yeah, that sounds better. So I guess I'm gonna leave it at that for this episode. Hopefully it's inspired you to make something on your own. Hopefully you come up with something good. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Try to get a community going or something. I appreciate all the comments and all the support and stuff, so yeah. Hold it all together. Rock on. See you in the next one.